Hi lovelies, it's Capucine of Capucine's Cuisines. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share our video with a friend. I hope you guys enjoy Caribbean food because we are taking it there with my version of oxtails. I'm going to do a Jamaican style oxtail dish for you. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into it, guys. So I've already gone ahead and marinated our oxtails for 1 hour. Today I use a product by Grace. It's called Oxtail Marinade. So you're welcome to use this or something else of your choice. And so we're going to go ahead and get started with our dry rub. So we're going to use the Ocho Rios spicy jerk seasoning. So we're going to go ahead and get our seasonings added to the oxtails now. I'll go ahead and add my gloves. And you know, adding gloves is like putting a mask on your face nowadays. You can't leave home without it. You can't cook without your gloves. So let's go ahead and do this. So I have here 1 teaspoon of the Ocho Rios jerk seasoning. So I'm going to go ahead and just sprinkle this over my oxtails. And then of course, as always, you want to just kind of rub the seasoning into your meat. So I'm going to start doing that. And make sure that you cover all areas of the meat. All right. Just make sure you do everything. All right. Oh, goodness. It's a good thing my counter is clean, right? All right. Still like to keep it neat. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and sprinkle just a little garlic powder over our oxtails. And I have here just 1 teaspoon of garlic powder here. So you just want to make sure that you rub this, do the same with your garlic powder. You rub them into your oxtails. And you may need the whole teaspoon, you may not. You could actually hold off and use a little bit later for when you actually add a little seasoning, adding extra seasoning towards the end. So we'll just use a little bit of this now. And then go ahead. Alright, so the next step, guys, is we have to go ahead and just got our oxtails coated and fried. We're going to go ahead and get that started. All right, so now that we have allowed our cooking oil, our olive oil, excuse me, to heat, to get hot, what we're going to do now is just go ahead and make sure it's ready for your meat. Okay. And my burner is a little hot, too hot, so I'm going to turn it down just a tad. Okay, all right, so we're going to go ahead and start with these big ones. You're going to make sure that you brown every side of your oxtail, okay? Get these big ones out of the way first. These are huge. So we're just going to go ahead and get these turned over. Make sure, again, like I said, make sure all areas of your meat is browned to perfection. Lovely, this is our last and final stage before adding our oxtails to our Dutch oven. And, you know, I'm not saying you have to go out and buy a Dutch oven to make these oxtails. You can put them in whatever other pan that you have in your house that you can put in the oven. A roaster, you know, a Pyrex dish. They just will probably cook a little bit better and faster in a Dutch oven. You can also use the same recipe for the crock pot. So if you want to use like a pressure cooker or something of that nature, you can use that as well. All right, lovelies, we're just about ready to go ahead and finish up our oxtails. I have browned every piece of oxtail that I am preparing for my dish. And so at this point, you want to go ahead and make sure that you preheat your oven to 350. We are using 1/2 of an onion, so you just want to cut that onion in half. 3 sprigs of thyme, 2 bay leaves, and some carrots. So eventually we'll go ahead and add our butter beans, but they will be the very last thing that we add to the pot. So what we're gonna do is allow once we add every ingredient that we want to put in our oxtails, we're gonna go ahead and allow it to cook for about 4 hours. So this is one of those walk away, do something else type of thing. In fact, for me, I'm gonna make another dish. So go ahead and just add your ingredients and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are just about ready. Last step is to add our 4 cups of water. As you see here, I've added our cut the onion in half. We have added 2 bay leaves, 3 sprigs of thyme, and then our 4 cups of water. So let's go ahead and add the 4 cups. And remember, guys, we're gonna let this cook, slow cook for about 4 hours. And about that. On the 3rd hour, we'll revisit and check to see how things are going. So then we'll add our butter beans at that point. So cannot wait to see how these turn out.